From the moment I decided to try out this attacking trick, see how I'm dominating the opponent and this attack? He doesn't know what to do to defend me in this situation. This attacking mechanic is simple, but it has that little twist which makes it hard to use. And that's what this video is about. We have to break it down. Ever since I started using this trick, it totally improved my attacking game, and I'm proud of myself for the work I invested in and learn it. If you want cheap and safe FC25 coins, visit u7buy.com, and don't forget to use the discount code DRFC for 6% off. Check link in the description. Have you ever wondered how good players always understand what to do next in their attack, and you? When you try, sometimes you get stuck because you don't know what is next. It's because you don't create options. If you want to attack and make it hard for the opponent to defend, you have to create options by triggering runs. But before you get excited, it's beyond just creating runs. There are two more powerful steps you have to follow in addition to that, and they are the most important one. But let's first look at how you can create runs. We are talking about triggering players. The L1 trigger. Here you aim the left analog at your player you want to send forward. Then you press or tap the L1 or LB button. Then he will sprint forward in a straight line. But this is enhanced by 3 more steps. Triggering runs is basic, and facing armature opponents. It works, and you can be really effective with it. But facing players in divisions like 2-1 to Elite, it becomes less effective, because these players defend actively. They can see your running player and switch players to track that run, making it less effective. Step 1. You have to improve your vision. I see many average players who have this tendency of only focusing what is happening around the ball, and this limits their way of using the options on the pitch. You have to eliminate this tunnel vision. Develop that habit of scanning the pitch. This is really a powerful habit because it opens your eyes. Sometimes you miss that crucial deep-through pass because you're focusing on the ball. When you scan the pitch, you won't ever miss these opportunities. And step 2, you have to develop the habit of planning your attacking moves in your head. You always wonder how pro players dominate and always seem to know what is coming next. They plan their attacking moves, like passes, dribbling, faking, and many more. This way of playing the game makes it easy for you to attack because you're steps ahead of your opponent. Planning comes first, then reaction next. Reaction means that you observe what the opponent is doing currently. So you first plan your move in your head, then you start reacting to what the opponent is doing. If he's defending your moves, you change, and if he doesn't, you take it. The third step is to create movements, but quick. Yes, planning your moves is good, but it can't work if you don't have options. Not only that, but also in the right time. You have to develop the habit to making early, quick triggers. Now, this is what the video is about. I had to make sure you have a clear vision of the whole concept. And not only making early triggers, but sending multiple players forward. This does 2 things. 1, if the opponent track those runs, it open up space for you in front and dribble forward and pass. You get that freedom on the ball. But if he doesn't track those runs, then it's a great opportunity to take those through passes and get forward easily. Let's have like 2 good examples. Here I have this plan, pass to my winger, get the ball to this striker, and trigger this attacking midfielder and create that through pass situation. So I control the ball here and trigger this striker to run forward and pass. And when the ball is on the way, I trigger the central attacking midfielder. So here I realize the opponent is actively tracking that run. And the plan didn't succeed, so I just react to that and trigger my winger to run and take that through pass. Here I know the opponent will fully sprint trying to close this space, so I decide to cut inside. But on my turning, I trigger my striker to sprint forward because I have this plan, passing to any player around this spot, get the ball to this central attacking midfielder, and try to open the opponent's defense. But I realized I had no player in that position, and it slows my plan. That's why I triggered this striker to get into that position. But I see the opponent reacting quick enough, and he's moving out with his center back, trying to press. So I just react to that because it's an advantage for me. He's opening up space. So instead I pass to my central attacking midfielder, control, then pass it to my running striker, and exploit that open space and get in behind, take that extra pass and score. Another example, I pass to my winger. As the ball is moving, I realize I have no options down here, so I trigger my midfielder to move forward and at least get a player to work with. But later I realize I'm moving towards the dead end. The opponent is having many players this side and the central area is free, so I decide to cut inside. As I'm dribbling inside, I see my midfielder and this striker, so I get a plan. But this midfielder is just standing and this kills the momentum of the attack. I trigger him to run forward and pass. As the ball is moving, I also trigger this striker to make a run, and I just pass it first time to him, get in behind, and score from this mastermind-planned move. This trigger doesn't only apply to only sending players forward, but also calling players back or short. For example, strikers who always run in behind and remain in offside positions, that option is off at the moment. But when you always call them short earlier, it becomes a game changer for your attacking momentum. So that's it, guys, for today. Like the video if you enjoyed, and I see you in the next one.